People change. You're gonna change. They're gonna change. And sometimes it's not for the better. But here's what you need to look out for. Hey everybody, it's Allie. I'm on a fantabulous weight loss quest, and hopefully you'll subscribe, come along for the ride, because I put out new videos every day. And in today's video, I'm gonna do something a little bit different. So for those of you who like when I share personal stories so that you can get to know me better, this is gonna be one of those videos. So I used to have a friend who I was very close with. Literally attached at the hip. We did everything together, and we were very, very close for many, many years. And I got her through some really hard times. 2 divorces, the birth of a child, a lot of stuff that happened. Well, at the end of our friendship journey, this person decided that they were going to get weight loss surgery. And I was 1,000% supportive of everything they had to do. Help them go to their nutritionist appointments, help them go to the psychologist appointments, was there for them to support them when insurance was being a pain. Like, I was there through all of that. And then the night before the surgery, I took this person out to eat because they wanted to have a last meal, right? And you hear about people doing this. And so we went to this person's favorite place. We were laughing and talking and having a good time. And I brought them back to their family member's house. Because that family member was going to be caring for them after they had the surgery, right? Because it's serious surgery. And as they were getting ready to get out of my car, they turned to me and in all seriousness said, you better get serious about losing weight, because otherwise you're going to end up being my fat friend. And I'll never forget how I felt in that moment, how much I had sacrificed to be a good friend to this person in all the years, through all the things. Even took their side when I didn't agree with what they were doing, and told them that I didn't agree with them, but still took their side and supported them, because that's what best friends do. And in that moment, I was so hurt and so confused. And yet I had full clarity. And I thought to myself, this person is not my friend. And that realization was heartbreaking. And in that moment, I put up a wall and I turned to them, cold as ice, and I said, you got nothing to worry about, because I'm not going to be your fat friend. Now, this person thought that meant that I agreed with what they said. But what they didn't realize in that moment was that was the last time I was ever going to speak to them. I didn't call them to see how they were after surgery. I didn't answer any of their calls or text messages. I blocked them on all social media. And that was the death of our friendship. And it hurt. And I was very sad. And there are still things to this day that remind me of this person and fun times that we had. And it makes me sad. But sometimes people will show you who they really are. They will tell you with their words how they really feel about you. So the reason why I'm telling you this story is not so that you'll feel bad for me. This is many, many, many years ago that this happened. But it's relevant to what we're going through now in this quest for health, in this weight loss journey. There are going to be people in your life that claim that they are your friends, that claim that they love you and that they care about you, that are family or significant others. And they are going to say things that are hurtful. They are going to tell you who they really are and how they really feel about you. And I see people post in the support groups all the time. Oh, my spouse, they say that now I'm ugly, I look old, I'm frail, I'm wrinkly. They liked me better 100 pounds ago. Oh, my best friend, now all they want to do is talk smack about people who are overweight. Oh, my family member, they say all these negative things about me because I've lost weight. All of these people are showing you who they are. And you have two choices. You can either allow them to stay in your life and then accept that this is how they are going to be towards you. They are going to be unkind. They are going to be cruel. They are going to make you think that they care about you when they don't. Or you can set boundaries and remove those people from your life and be better for it. And this is one of those situations where people say, oh, weight loss is scary because you're going to end up getting divorced. You're going to lose all your friends. All this stuff, all these negative things that people say, right? But they don't understand the nuance of those relationships. They don't understand that it's not that you found some new confidence. For the majority of people who were obese or morbidly obese, you have a certain level of thick-skinned, right? I've told the story before of, walking through the grocery store and the lady with her young son, and he says, as I walked by, he said, "Mommy, why is that lady so fat?" Right? Like, this is the kind of thing that we've had to deal with. Now, I don't hold a grudge against that kid. Children will be children. Her response wasn't necessarily that fantastic, but I do not hold anything against children because they have no filter. And they are harbinger of germs. But it just, people will show you what they think of you. Or what they think of people who are obese or morbidly obese in general. Like, I see this happening a lot where people don't lose their friends because of some negative interaction, but then they become thin, and then their friends think, oh, well, you're one of us now. And so they talk, crap about people who are obese. And then they go, wait a minute. Were you talking crap about me when I was obese? The answer is yes. Yes, they did. They didn't suddenly change. They're just showing you who they are. So I understand that these situations can be hurtful. I understand what that pain feels like. But I can tell you, it is so much less painful than dealing with somebody in your regular life that makes you feel bad about yourself, when all you're trying to do is better yourself. Whether it's a health journey or a weight loss journey or a journey to, improve how you look physically. Like, it doesn't matter what your reasoning is. People who love you, who care about you, who are genuinely concerned with how you feel, they're going to be supportive. Regardless of how they feel and their own insecurities and how they feel about themselves. Because that's another thing that people say. People are like, oh, well, they're just saying that because you lost a lot of weight and they're really insecure about themselves. I had a friend who started doing martial arts and lost a bunch of weight, which then in turn made me the largest person in our friend group. And I was very much aware of that. I want you to know, I never said anything about how I felt, my own insecurities, my own self-consciousness about being the fat friend. I was only ever supportive, loving, encouraging, boosting them up, picking them up, encouraging their dreams and passions, because that is what's important. Not me projecting my own crap. That's my problem. That's not their problem. It doesn't matter how I feel about their weight loss. It only matters how they feel. Do they feel strong? Do they feel beautiful? Do they feel healthier? Do they feel like they have more energy and more life and can do more? That is what's important. I hope you found this video interesting. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe. Make sure you check out my other videos where I have helpful tips and tricks to help you on your health journey. Let me know down in the comments below, have you had somebody make a negative comment about your health journey? And how did you address that? How did it make you feel? I know that I am not the only one out there who has dealt with this type of heartbreaking realization that somebody is not the person that you thought they were. If you're looking for a positive-only support group, I've got you covered. Link is in the description box below. And as always, be kind, rewind.